Thank you for your support of social missions. It certainly makes the world a better place. Our social enterprise is Bridges to Wealth. Our goal is to reduce the wealth gap between white and minority households. My name is Keith Weigelt. My interest in race-based inequalities stems from my coming of age during the Civil Rights Movement. My interest in wealth-based racial inequalities stems from my 25 years at the Wharton School. There is much evidence to support the idea underlying the image shown. Wealth disparities between white and minority households are wide, and they are growing wider. We believe it is a fair question to ask whether all U.S. households have equal access to financial services. This slide also suggests the existence of separate and unequal financial opportunities. The figure shows average household wealth by race. As you can see, the wealth of white households is 13 times higher than African American households and 11 times higher than Hispanic households. Furthermore, only 9% of African American and only 7% of Hispanic households currently invest in the stock market. Our program addresses this stark national picture with education and access to higher return assets. Our social enterprise is an alliance between my LLC, Building Bridges to Wealth, and my partner, Jill Bazelon's nonprofit Investing in Ourselves. For the past 5 years, I have committed myself to bridging the wealth gap through education, sustained community partnerships, and innovative opportunities for generating wealth. The Bridges to Wealth program offers free financial education and then creates long-term engagement through investing and savings groups. Long-term engagement is crucial for financial behavioral change. We are unique in the social finance space due to our ability to create communities of wealth with our saving and investing groups. Our for-profit LLC generates revenue for our nonprofit work. Initial market reaction has been positive for our for-profit's unique product, a 6-course high school business literacy curriculum that includes professional development for high school teachers. Courses are certified by the University of California system for fulfilling Common Core standards. For example, our financial literacy course is certified as an applied algebra class. All courses either qualify as STEM or CTE classes. This year, schools in Los Angeles, New York City, and Houston purchased the program. We also ran 3 separate intensive week-long summer programs with private schools at a per-pupil cost. We are currently designing a financial literacy program for student athletes at the request of several universities. We fulfill our social mission by offering participating schools our 2-for-1 give back program. By purchasing the curriculum and professional development, we sponsor the same at 2 local underserved schools in their name. Our potential market of 54,000 high schools, together with our ability to scale using simple technology and our Wharton-branded high-quality curriculum, demonstrates a strong for-profit proof of concept. Our pilot program at Boys Latin High School of West Philadelphia demonstrates the program's impact. We chose a school community because we believe offering a free financial literacy course that parents find valuable will increase their engagement with the school. The program is based on a Wharton-led effort that has offered free business literacy classes to the Philadelphia community since 2012. Over 1,000 individuals have graduated from our program. Last year, our investing group had 450 members, and they collectively invested over $120,000 in mutual funds. Most importantly, over 80% of our participants say they would not be invested in the stock market if they weren't in our program. We started our Boys Latin pilot in February. In less than a year, 75 adults have completed a 6-hour financial literacy program, and 25 adults have completed a 6-hour entrepreneurship program. 45 adults have formed a school investing group, and they have in aggregate invested over $6,000 in the stock market this year. Again, over 85% of our participants in the Boys Latin program say they are only invested in the stock market because they are in our program. In fall 2016, Boys Latin will offer our financial literacy course as a STEM elective. We believe this will bring us closer to integrating the learning of parents and students. Our social enterprise has several sustainable revenue streams. This year, we have generated revenue from sales of the business curriculum packages, along with public-private grants and active sponsorships. For example, our Boys Latin program is funded in part by the school's 21st Century Learning Grant, and an investment firm has committed to funding the program's training and technology costs. We want to establish a Philly-based 20-school beta test network within the next 2 years to replicate the Boys Latin program. We believe 20 schools is doable, and it allows us to generate scale economies. Focusing in on training, programming, and technology needs, we estimate it will cost us $12,900 per school to establish the program. The total cost to replicate our program in 20 schools is $258,000. Our current projections show that our social enterprise is on track to generate roughly $146,000 in revenue over the next 2 years. This leaves us with a funding gap of $112,000. Please consider supporting our program either for one school or for several schools. Thank you for the opportunity to present today. We look forward to following up with many of you at the reception. And again, thank you for your support of Social Missions.